Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my channel. My name is Alicia and this is Zoe, and welcome to Zoe's Travels. So for those of you who know me and for those of you who don't, I was totally against having a YouTube channel. I was like, there's 1,001 million natural hair videos. The world does not need another one. But then I started seeing videos with people with different hair types from mine, and the things they were doing just weren't really working out for me. And there are like 2 channels that I watch faithfully, and their products and techniques and things like that almost always work for me. So I will link them below. But I wanted to start this channel to kind of just give back to my community, give back to my girls, my natural hair girls, my transitioning girls, and people who just need some inspiration to go natural. So a little bit about me. My last perm was July of 2013, and then I transitioned for about a year. And then I did the big chop in 2 parts. So I did the first big chop in June of 2014, and then I did the second big chop in August of 2014, and I've just been natural ever since. And honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made. Like, I would never go back. I wouldn't change my mind. So being natural has really just liberated me. It's given me a sense of self-confidence that I don't think I would have had otherwise. And now I just thoroughly enjoy doing my hair. Like, it's a lot, as you all will see in this video. It's very thick, it's very kinky, it's very coily, and it's a lot to manage. But being a successful naturalista is all about learning your hair type and what works best for you. So every product doesn't work for everybody, every style doesn't work for everybody. So I highly recommend going to product swaps if you can, just to figure out what products work for you, what products don't, and just working with those products and just working with different techniques. So I know every girl uses Shea Moisture, but literally, like, Shea Moisture is it, and that's why I use it all the time. Like, it's worth the hype. But again, every product doesn't work for everybody. So I used to use Cantu when I was transitioning, and that worked really well. But when my hair was completely natural, Cantu just wasn't really doing it for me anymore. And so I started using Shea Moisture, and I've never gone back. I don't use anything else really. I use Aussie's 3-Minute Miracle for my conditioner, but that's about it. And then of course, you know, I use EcoStyler. You gotta use your EcoStyler to ladies' edges, because listen ladies, you gotta use the EcoStyler. It's worth it. But yeah, so I mostly just use Shea Moisture, EcoStyler, and the Aussie's 3-Minute Miracle. And those are the products that I use for my hair. And my hair has grown tremendously, but I rarely ever straighten my hair just because of heat damage. But I'm probably going to straighten it within the next couple weeks. So I'll definitely give you all a video when I do decide to straighten my hair. And yeah. Okay, so I'm starting on freshly washed, freshly conditioned, and moisturized hair. And I just separated it into 4 plaits just to keep it moisturized while I went on to the next section. So I'm just going to go ahead and take those out right now. And as you can see, my curl pattern is flourishing. So next I'm going to get a rat tail comb, and I'm going to go ahead and part my hair on the side where I want it. Now sometimes I'll part my hair in the middle for this hairstyle, but today I was just going for a side part, just to give it a little bit of a different look. And so now I'm just going to shift my part to the middle from the side so that I have almost equal amount of hair on both sides. It becomes very difficult to braid the hair when you have a lot of hair on one side and a little bit of hair on the other side. And I'm still going to run into that issue, but just by parting on the side and then shifting it to the middle, I kind of eliminate as much of that as possible going forward. So I'm going to take my denim brush and go ahead and kind of detangle as much as possible so that I don't have to manipulate the hair as much when I start braiding. And the EcoStyler, gotta use the EcoStyler, ladies. Got to. I'm just gonna put that all around the perimeter and lay my edges now. And I'm gonna go down the middle as well so that when I pull the hair, it's very smooth and very sleek in the middle, so that the back of my hair is just as neat as the front. So I'm gonna take my hard brush and go ahead and slick down my edges now. You want to slick down your edges before you start braiding as much as possible so you don't have to manipulate the hair as much. So now I'm just taking a small section of hair, and I'm going to use this section to begin my braid. Now, I want my braid to be very small at the beginning and just get bigger and bigger as I go down. And I have found that by doing this, I get the best look. So I'm going to start plaiting that section of hair first and then just begin to braid as I go. That will again allow the top of the braid to be very, very small, and as I go down, because I have more hair and it gets thicker as I go towards the back, the braid itself will also get thicker. So you just want to make sure that you're detangling as much as possible and pulling the hair very tightly and smoothing it out as you go so that the braid is very smooth as well. So I'm just going to continue to lay down my edges as I go and detangle all the way down to the back. My arms get very tired doing this hairstyle, but I really like doing it because it lasts a long time. I don't have to do my hair every single day afterwards, and so it's a really good protective style, especially for this wind that's going on outside right now. So it's tiring, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm just going to braid it all the way down to the end. It doesn't have to be neat or perfect necessarily, like the strands are not even, but that's totally fine because I'm going to end up pinning it up and behind the other braid on the opposite side. So I'm just going to go ahead and finger coil the end just to finish it off and do the other side. So again, I'm just going to detangle with my Denman brush, getting out as much of the tangles and kinks as I can so that it'll be easier to braid this side. And get some more EcoStyler and again put it all the way around the perimeter and lay down my edges as much as possible prior to braiding my hair. I'm going to take my hard brush and brush down the edges as well and just really slick them down as much as I can before I get started. So again, I'm going to get that small piece at the very beginning of the braid and I'm going to start braiding with that piece. So I'm going to take 3 strands, go ahead and plait, and begin to braid all the way down. So I'm just going to braid all the way down and finger coil the end, and now I have 2 hanging braids. So I'm just going to reapply some more EcoStyler to my edges and really slick them down as much as possible before it begins to set, and then I'll go ahead and pin up my braids. But I'm just going to grab my toothbrush and slick them down again. This gives it a really smooth look, better than my fingers. Okay, so to get the little hairs that I may have missed, I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and go ahead and force all those little hanging hairs underneath of the braid. So now I'm just going to take one side and pull it as tightly as I can and go ahead and grab a hairpin and pin that braid up behind the other side. So now I'm just going to use some more EcoStyler and lay down the kitchen in the back, because listen, you want your hair to look as good in the back as it does in the front. You want it to just look good all the way around. So just cleaning it up. And I'm going to take my scarf and go ahead and lay down my edges, tying it as tightly as possible to get the sleekest and cleanest look. So I'm just going to leave my scarf on for about 10 minutes, and after that I'm going to go ahead and take it off. So my edges are looking good, they are looking laid, it is looking very clean in the front and in the back, and I really like how these braids turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. It was really quick, really simple, just something simple, quick, and protective for my hair. It's cold outside, it's windy, and I really just want to protect my ends. So if you guys want to see more styles, techniques, or anything like that, like, comment, and subscribe below. And I hope you all enjoy my channel and Zoe's Travels.